The group smashed the wall like crazy because the whole wall was full of money. They were overjoyed and packed the cash into bag after bag. When they broke the next wall, it was also filled with money. They hurried to carry all the bags down to the car. Miller came back and told Tom to get ready to leave, but Tom was still breaking the wall non-stop.
In the 10 years I've been working with you, Tom, you have never missed a hard out!
Tom said he had saved 15 minutes as a buffer so they could keep packing. The huge amount of money had made him lose his mind. Luckily, Garcia stopped him in time because the money in there just never ran out. They planned to burn the place down, but then the wardrobe suddenly opened. It was the drug lord. Garcia stepped forward and shot him dead, but William got shot. His stomach was hit. The group quickly rushed over to stop the bleeding. At that moment, Miller came in and said the first wave of guards had returned. It was too late to run. Miller helped the injured William and each of them took down a guard. Catfish came in from the first floor and handled another one. The team worked together smoothly, just like they used to. Once Tom cleared the rest of the guards inside, he set the place on fire. Then the 5 of them jumped into 2 cars and escaped before the second wave of guards arrived. They reached the meeting point and met with the contact. William's friend was already waiting there, and he had brought a transport helicopter. But that's when they realized the problem. They had taken too much money. It weighed 2,700 kilograms and was worth $250 million. That was more than the helicopter could carry, but they didn't want to leave half the money behind, so they decided to take off anyway. Soon they reached the Andes, the highest mountains in South America. If they could cross the mountains and reach the coast, they could disappear with the money. But as the helicopter climbed, an alarm went off. Catfish said if they didn't drop some weight, they'd be in trouble. With no other option, they opened the hatch and tossed out all $50 million inside. Catfish tried to power through and make it all the way, but right as they hit the peak, the engine gave out. Catfish made a quick turn and glided all the way down to a farm field below. But because they still had a bag of cash on board, they couldn't land properly. To save them, Miller crawled under the helicopter and kicked the bag off. But the force pulled him up into the air. The chopper was losing control fast. Miller jumped down and landed safely. The helicopter crashed right next to him.